guy trying to play Reinhardt in year 2023. Dude, take me to jail at this point. Oh, he got swept out of it! Oh, that's so mean!
Huh? Huh?
This is why Reinhardt...
What? Is that volume coming from the TV?
Everybody who's had 5, which is about a page and a half worth, I believe. Yeah, so it, for instance, Luke also had 6. Then you've got Jane all the guards on that list. Who's another attacking midfielder? Mike Fernando, right now, he's on 5. Yeah. Forward now. Yeah. And this is a team that has considerable games that they've played this year. Arsenal have had basically 100% possession. They go
we would struggle to make the pyramid today. But you have to realize there's 2,300,000 stones.
Sean Strickland, you were on our podcast recently. What did you think of the Milk Boys?
Soft fucking weekend. Just, that's like, and this thing is, I don't say look up to me. I'm a white trash motherfucker just trying to be a man every day, which is very difficult. But those others finally, that weak little motherfucker, but even being around him to find the weaknesses rubbing off him, even talking to him, I thought I may have lost the fight just because he could have fucking rubbed off on me. But at the end of the day, man, what's his name, Kyle? Kyle's a good guy. You can tell Kyle wants to be a man. Kyle wants to start dressing like a man. I think.
Troy, you guys want to play? Yeah. You're going to win. Let's do it. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back. What's the difference, Troy? This nigga turned into a slave. Oh, no. As far as I know, there's no difference, sir. I've never been a fucking asshole. It's absolutely embarrassing. Jumped over the floor. What more do you need? What more do you need to understand that it's interfering with the goalkeeper's line when it jumps over the ball? I mean, I looked at that once on Saturday, and within 3 seconds I said that has to be offside. Yeah, you've got two supposedly football people looking at that in VAR thinking, well, I think that's all right. So we've now got another opportunity where Howard Webb has to ring for up at once.
We have a strategist who tells us our predicted position is this. Sometimes he'll say P15, and then you finish P17, you're like, yeah. Alright, it's like raising Google Maps on the way home. Oh, wow. We have a strategist.
Like the Jose Aldo fight, he tortured Jose Aldo for months.
What was I doing?
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be...
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Come up finger. Oh, oh, oh. We live, we love, we do. I've kind of forgotten where to go. How to get to the ship. Interesting. Who is this? Epic Mass Effect stream, you're right. I guess I'll have to pull up Twitch to see what he's saying. Where is the where's the ship? I don't remember where the ship was. Let's go here. The lithium CSEP, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember now. Gonna see all my... I've got all these side quests, but I'm not sure how to do them. These ones, wait. Well, I'm assuming they're all in like different worlds and stuff. So I'm assuming I do them just as I travel the world, so I'll just see them around. I don't know what UNC means. Yeah, I thought so. These are all the ones I've done. Look at this guy.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
After that weird face, I'm considering not speaking to them. That was terrible. Can't believe you did that. Do you want to see my guy's epic stats? I put everything into pistols, and he's got no shotgun damage. I also never use throw. Everything is basically into my pistol and charm. Which one's that one? Here.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space.
This is
Saren must
sick.
be stopped. And I promise you all,
Pretty
we
high.
will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We
Pretty
can't
epic
fail.
music.
Yes, sir.
Avengers assemble. Paragon +4. I'm an epic paragoner.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
I know.
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school.
He's the Joker,
I earned
baby.
that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bone.
He's just like Jerma. Doesn't Jerma have weak bones after he danced and broke his back?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
He loves to make little children
I was
laugh.
just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year,
Hello,
I was
the
the best
Silver
pilot in the
Apocalypse.
academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody
Joker is
knew
cool
it.
so
They'd all
far.
got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Seth Green, just like Seth Rogen. It's about everything.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
See you, Joker.
The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space.
Hello,
The
I'm
Normandy,
doing
however,
good.
is
How
able
are
to
you?
temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull,
I
the
haven't
ship
played
can travel
Starfield, but I've
undetected
seen
for
some of it.
hours or drift
It looks
passively
okay.
for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into,
Yeah, that makes sense.
allowing it to move without the use
I
of
haven't seen too much
heat-emitting
of it, so I
thrusters.
can't really give my own opinion. Is Mass Effect your favorite game series, or? Let's talk to Navigator Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm
Resident
glad
Evil,
it's
Elder
you.
Scrolls.
I'm not sure about having non-humans on
Nice.
our ship, though.
The other person in my chat, Liam, otherwise known as Grumbo, likes Resident Evil. I don't know if he's played Elder Scrolls, but he likes Resident Evil. His name's Liam Powell. He lives in Stoke-on-Trent. I'm just doxing him because it's funny. They're on our
We're
side.
all on the same team here,
This guy's
Presley.
racist.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Wait. What? Nihilus is a good guy.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
I don't like this guy.
Some people think asking for help is a sign
What
of
a
weakness.
racist.
That's just being stupid
I'm
and
definitely
stubborn.
not racist.
No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old
I
ways
know
of thinking.
4 is
But
supposed
don't
to be
worry,
good,
Commander.
but that's
This won't
about
be a
all I know.
problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
I've got a theory. This guy doesn't like aliens because he got rejected by the Asari consort. I bet you. And now he's here.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
That's all I don't know from you, Presley.
Carry on, Presley.
They seem
Yes,
untrustworthy, not gonna lie. They're all women, so, you know, I'm not sure how much I trust them. They also live for 1,000 years, so, you know, I don't know, that's much longer than all the other guys. Guess I'll open the door. The last guy that was standing here died, I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember his name. What was that guy's name at the start of the game that died? Yeah, but the Krogan, I like the Krogan because there's only like five, well no, there's more than 5 of them, but they all got wiped out and now I kind of feel bad for them. And Rex is cool, I like Rex, so... And I haven't met the Asari lady yet, Talia. So Shepherd's locker, sleeper pod. Let's see what's in my locker. What? Why have I just got random guns in my locker? What's in the codex? Humanity and systems lines. What is this? The Alliance Military Vocational Code system classifies the career path of all serving personnel. The MVC consists of 1 letter and 1 number. The soldier's MVC indicates proficiency, not rank. The letter notes career path. The number indicates level of experience as indicated by service record, technical scores and commendations. All 26 letters are used, and numbers run from 1 to 7. N is the letter code for Special Forces personnel. Oh yeah, I meant to say Liara. I got confused because the second name begins with a C. To Sony, I think it was. I like Talia. Talia is cool because I like her design, and that's pretty much it. And I like. No, I just think her suit's cool. Examine. Oh, guess I just got. Oh, Codex. Sleep. Was it this? Yeah, it must have been this. Oh wow, that's quite long. Okay, I'll read that one later. I've played the Lego Avengers game, and I enjoyed that, but that was quite a while ago. I haven't played many of the other ones though, but they are quite fun. Let's speak to Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Caden's alright, he's just kind of boring. He's just a regular guy. Is Caden my human friend? The one on my crew? I think so. If I remember correctly.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
Mass Effect fan. Well,
thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
yeah, he's just like a regular guy.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not, and we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Well, that was a nice talk. That is a lot of games. I did not know there was a Lego The Hobbit game, but that does sound pretty cool. Speaking of The Hobbit, I need to watch Lord of the Rings eventually. Oh, the rest of my crew just scattered about around the place. Who's on the table? That is a lot of. I did not know there were that many Lego games. No, the last game I played was Stray, which was very fun actually. It was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. There's Garrus. Okay, actually, I thought she's.
Commander?
I'm very tempted to just say goodbye, but I guess I'll.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Be more alert, that's funny. I don't want to be too nice to her.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Can we talk?
You have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties.
This is why I hate this lady. I bet if I ask this to Talia, she'll be like, yeah, whatever you need, Shepard.
Sir.
Also, you may notice my Shepard is not the regular Shepard design. He looks a little different. I'll talk to Garrus next. Who the hell is this guy? You ain't Garrus. I'll talk to you.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, well, as long as...
Why should I pay you for my weapons?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like.
Yeah, yeah.
No license.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh god, did I just... Oh,
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Wow, well I have no money, so it just doesn't matter. Do the upgrades auto-equip? Because I keep buying upgrades that are like increase max Medigel capacity by 1. But I don't know if they just auto-equip or I gotta do it myself. I don't know how to do it.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
I don't know. I like CSEC.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
I disagree, Gareth.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you.
Yep, he'll definitely regret it. Because he ain't in my team. He'll be staying on the ship.
Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That depends.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Yeah, Garrus. You idiot. This is pretty cool. Oh, okay. That's fine.
The Norman, the Mako infantry fighting vehicle, was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Sounds cool. Hopefully I get to use it soon. What was this actually?
Biotic. Omni-tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni-tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni-tools are standard issue for soldiers.
Very cool. Oh, I can equip them. Well, let me talk to him. Let me talk to Rex. Rex is
Nice
epic.
ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our
Lol.
entire race. That was fun.
Big deal.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What is?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
Oh. What evil guys.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible.
Not for your mum.
Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Good point.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Well, you're coming with me, Rex.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Equip Rex. Yep, seems good. Yep, seems good. Yep. Equip Tolly too. Okay. Time to go speak to Tolly. There she is. Anyone else in here? Engineer Adams, you
Hey,
sound cool.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
What a genius.
She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander.
Tally the
I'm
girl.
guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. What did you say?
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth
What do you
systems
mean?
are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I don't get what you mean. What do you mean said it at the same time? Oh, I didn't see your other thing. Okay, never mind.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive?
Personally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser.
Tokyo?
She was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Guess that's it. Goodbye.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I already know about all these things because I read on the.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us, unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking
Didn't know that.
Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests
They're
with
Democrats.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
It's like a self-destruct button.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
It's pretty interesting.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity, but no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, we set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own... Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worth.
I can't believe
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarry. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about
Like
something.
what?
I should go.
See you later.
Tali's epic. Okay. Okay, now what do I do? Wait, how do I actually get to another planet? Who do I speak to? Man, oh yeah, I remember. You know what I do hate? How Shepard is a Spectre, one of the most elite military forces in the world, and he can't run for more than 10 seconds. He gets tired. What's wrong with that? How's that even possible? What's happening there? Explain that one, Liam. Bad knees? How's he a Spectre if he's got bad knees? Okay, time to listen to Galaxy Map music, which is epic apparently. Okay, I'm assuming I gotta read this. Okay, so supposedly constructed by long extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as a capsule of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation, and it's a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards, and the light 0.3 Gs on the Presidium ring. Yeah, I know that. How do I, oh, I can zoom out. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. So there's the Citadel. There's the Serpent Nebula. Still only the Citadel. Whoa. Can I go to these places as well? These aren't even the places I need to go to. Oh, does it make me land here first? Oh, do I always have to go to one of these? Actually, yeah, I think I do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, why would I go to Pharaoh's first? Surely. Because if I go to Pharaoh's first, I have to go to Asteroid X57, surely. Oh, okay. So is Liara on her dig site, or is she on Noveria? I don't remember. She's on her dig site, right? I can zoom out even more? Oh, never mind. Okay. What do you mean I have to find the correct planet? Her dig site's right here. The journal gives you a clue. Let's read the journal. Okay. The world of the Artemis Tau cluster to find Liara Tassoni. Somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. What the hell is the Artemis Tau cluster? Artemis Tau cluster, what does that mean? I know it's a place, but Artemis Tau cluster. Well, this is Artemis Tau. Press it. Oh, okay. Well, this one seems familiar, so I'm pretty sure she's on this one. This name seems familiar. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Well, so should I just go to one of these planets then? What do you mean check? Check as in just go there? Oh, those are not singular planets. What the hell? This place is massive. No mercy. Salamis. Oh my god, Noska Valley of the Wind or whatever it is. Proteus. This name also sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure this is where she is. It just sounds familiar. What does that mean? I can't land here? Large amounts of oxygen. Yeah. So I'm assuming we'll just blow up, so maybe not there then. What's this place? Circe. Cool. Well, I guess I can't land on these ones. Guess I was wrong about Athens. Let's try out this one. These are some pretty cool planet names, not gonna lie. But give me a sec, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a short break. Just give me a sec. back, guys. If you can guess what I just did, I will personally deliver you £700. Have a gander, have a guess, whilst I look through the planets. Phaistos. What I just let. Silver Apocalypse is just won £700. If you give me your address, I'll deliver it personally. Just type it in chat. Xenon doesn't usually react, but it can react to form xenon tetrafluoride, which is a pretty cool chemical. Because it's a noble gas. Guess not there. Let's work our way around. Bang. I know. Epic chemistry. The rum. I'm probably pronounced theorem. Oh, I can land here. Okay, so I'll look at this last then. I'll look at Zakros. Okay. Nitrogen methane must stink. Okay. Let's look at this green planet. Looks kind of cool. Almini. Can't land here either. Krypton Xenon. Krypton. What is Krypton used for again? I'm pretty sure it's used for like lights and stuff. I don't remember exactly the. Yeah, they're using fluorescent lights, Krypton. Yeah, I thought so. No, Krypton's an actual element. Oh wait, I didn't see the species thing. Wait, I need different species. Close investigation. Long extinct, others. It's called the Zeo. Interesting. And now the last planet in this solar system is Arcanes, or Arcanes. Not sure how you say it. Oh, you can survey this. Survey says lots of nitrogen. Okay, well, so there's something in Knossos. Okay, there's nothing in Athens. Let's check Macedon. These are just like shortened version of real places like Macedonia, Macedon, Athens in Greece. Sharjilla. That sounds close enough to Poland. Patavik, probably some country. Okay, that's kind of strange. Let's work from the outside in this time. You can survey this. All the concentration of xenon. Nothing much on that planet. Have you seen the names of half the planets and stuff? Half of them are like random letters, and they're like X, Ash, A, P, BR, 2, C, B. Then that reminds me, if you think Saturn's rings are cool, you should see J107b or something like that. I think it's called like J107b. It looks pretty cool. Sea of liquid ammonia. Complex organism, human. In a hospital for humans. Well, minus 130 degrees Celsius. I don't think so. Let's check out Poralan. Survey this place. Oh. Strange signal came from the orbit. Navigator press determined the signal was to come from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon abroad and found one of the matrix of the writing in its storage compartment. Interesting. Very interesting. How is this place even colder when it's closer to the sun? Well, not the sun, but the star. Ooh, I can land here as well. Level 1 pressure hazard. Very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Mainly composed of alumina, of sulfur. So oxygen breathing ecology. Yes, yes, yes. Footing can be treacherous. Footing can be treacherous. Okay, so that's 2 planets I can go on. So Sharjilla and then the planet over in Knossos. And then let's check out Sparta. This is Sparta. Haha. Get the reference? That's a funny name. This is kind of like Atalanya in Turkey. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Alsages. That sounds familiar. I can save this place as well. Small deposit of plutonium. Very cool. Water, ice, calcium, light metals. Minus 193 degrees Celsius. Cool. This is a pretty big one. I can zoom out, right? Oh, I'm not supposed to do that actually. Let's check out onto Malka. And save this place as well. Low concentration of hydrogen. Okay. What's this place? Italia. I think we can land here, not gonna lie. Never mind, we can't. Large terrestrial world, the trace of atmosphere, methane, ammonia. It's frozen. Sandstone, sedimentary rocks, iron chlorides. Also very cold. Why are all these places so cold?
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Automated distress beacon. Interesting. That's probably where she is. So before I go there, I'll just look at this place then. Dual planet. Dark basaltic lava. 55 degrees. But distress signal. Looking good. Well, if she's here, I'll pick her up before I get to I'll go to the other 2 planets that were habitable. Not habitable, but I can land on. So I'll go here first, I guess. Was this Edulus? I don't remember. I've already clicked on it now. Why are they acting like I'm not going to pick Rex and Talia? Or Tali. I don't know why I keep calling her Talia. Tali. Okay, yeah. My guys. The goats. Hopefully I get to drive this thing. Whoa, let's go! Let's go! This is pretty cool. Whoa! 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 This is pretty sick. Oh, I can jump. Let's boost around and see where we're going. Oh my god, I can like fly. Yeah, this is my first time driving. This is the first time I've been on another planet, apart from the Citadel on the first planet. So there's something over there. Let's go. It's pretty cool. It's similar to driving in Halo and Borderlands. I know, yeah. I know it's called the Mako. I read the thing. Yes, look at that. Power. Strength. Whatever this is, I want it. How do I get it? How do I get this? Do I shoot at it? No, I know I can get out, but I want this metal. How do I get it? Oh yeah. Survey says nice. Get back in here. I got a map. Okay, I got that. Some debris. Okay, that's all there seems to be so far. Anomaly, distress signal. So I'm here. I want to go here and here first then. So the codex.
The Citadel. Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
Very cool.
Faster than larger warships are generally classified in one of 4 weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas. Dreadnoughts are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters.
Very nice. Oh wow, this is interesting. I do want to read more about the Corans, I'll do that later though. I'll read all of this later. I don't care as much about the ship's squad. Got some more points for Shepard. I just want to increase my pistol, I'm not gonna lie. But you did say I should get a barrier, so I guess I'll level that up a bit. But he's got a super strong barrier, not gonna lie. That's why I haven't been. What's stasis again? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Combat armor. No, I'll give you some more AR stuff, I guess. And then Tully, I'll give you. What was I giving you? Oh. I'll give you more first aid. General. Interesting. Okay, so which way was I going? I don't know which way I'm going. Can't see which way I'm facing. Survey says very nice. Palladium is very expensive. It's using catalyst. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Shut up. Bro, forgot I'm a Spectre. I can do what I like. Yeah, but what can you do? I'll just kick him in the legs. Lithium, very nice. Do not add lithium to water, by the way. Very nice. reacts violently with water. All alkaline metals do. So lithium, potassium, sodium, rubidium, francium. Some of them are really reactive. So if you can put like a tiny amount in a bathtub, and it'll blow up the bathtub. We saw a video in high school. I remember the show. Richard Hammond was in the video. This controller is terrible, so electronics still too low. No. Why am I a quitter? I might hold my electronics thing too low. I don't know. If I go up to this one. Yeah, not
Turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. Mummified Solarium.
Wait. Do I gotta get all this stuff again? Oh my god. I don't know where I put this into.
This.
Well, I guess it'd be best to kill the thing first then, so the guy can I'll do the stuff. Was it 3 of them? I don't even know.
Let's get moving.
Could have sworn there was another one like here, right? Or am I being stupid?
take them out.
All targets down.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Sound all good? I am back. Still, I'm not sure what's wrong. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Maybe. Oh. How about now? Maybe the car is loud. How about now when I'm not driving the car? What if I'm just walking around? Okay, yeah, it probably is just the car then. Well, let's hopefully not die. I guess I'll save this time. Yeah, I thought I'd try not to do it again. Okay, how's going on there?
Cover me! Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon. You lead. Up.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Hogan's command.
I know, he could have just killed him. What do I do now?
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving where?
I'm right here.
What do I do now? Can I do anything about the beacon there? Lol.
Thresher moths are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating
Lol. Yeah, that was
or
it.
searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177.
Akuz.
After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
I do wonder. I'll go to the other two planets now that are habitable. I think once I find Liara on one of these other two planets, I'll call it a day. I see. Interesting.
You lead. I'll follow.
Thorium. What do you mean, common sense? Oh, yeah, I know. I'm epic. You better start taking notes, because you're lucky I ain't charging. This is high level gameplay. What is it on PC? What if you're playing on a controller? Oh, I almost did a flip. How do I actually use these though? I don't understand. I've got a few of them, but I don't know how to actually equip them. I feel like there's something down here and I should probably go look. Thank you very much. Magnesium. Wow. I'm gonna go this direction. Over there. Yeah. I need to do something here. Uranium. Very nice. Now I'll go straight up to here, I guess, the stronghold. A lot of guys. Lol. They got destroyed.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Stupid slave.
That's the last of them.
Can I shoot that?
Get
Yes,
down!
I can.
Powering up.
Think we're good, Commander?
Oh. That is very annoying. What? Why? Wait, what? You gotta tell me why first. No, I don't need help with anything. I just want to know where you're going. Fair enough. Well then, that will be the end of the stream for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed episode 3 of my epic exploring. See you next time. Goodbye.